Hello, everybody. It's your boy Lumenaddy, and let's get right into it. If you haven't already heard, my wife is right beside me, and she won't leave me alone. So you might have a few. I'm just joking. Let's get right into it. So my second last video, which was made in February the 16th, I just want to play a part of it because I think there's an important analysis. And I just want to hit the mark that, reacting to the market is a lot easier than predicting to the market. And so really, let me just play the clip and then I'll show you what happened.
However, be aware because of this, this pattern right here, which is a signal that it's a trend continuation of the previous action, and the previous action is a bearish trend. So we could get a continuation in bearish trend until, say, April, May, which would be down here. And then we get a spike up when Ferrex announces. However, I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope.
All right. So that was on February the 16th, and I had brought my cursor all the way down to about 3,000 pips, or Satoshis, I should say. So let's go back to what the market actually did. We talked about it coming down to April, right? And it did come down. It actually blew past down 3,000. And when we get to April, which is here, that's when we expected to see the reversal in the market. And that's when we had the reversal actually started a little bit earlier. And that's exactly what we looked at in my last video, where we were looking for the double bottom. And the double bottom was supposed to touch this and then rebound up. It went to obviously a lot lower. However, it did come back to that area where we expected a double bottom to be. And then we saw the market pull back up. And the conditions that we were looking for in the market to pull back up, we said look for a candle pattern. So here we had a reverse hammer forming. This is a hammer forming. And we had increase in volume, and that sustained, and then we had we had the market respect a support level, and then it rebounded up. Well, so the reason I made the video today, as I mentioned in my last video, that my episodes are going to be few and far between, is because I don't. Did you just burp? No. This is going to go out to the World Wide Web. Then my wife just burped. Okay. All right. No, it's all right. So, going back to the market, sorry. The reason I'm making videos few and far between, because I just want to hit key moments in the market. And this is a key moment because the question is, should we get in right now? We just had an upward bull run. Seems the market's consolidating. Where would be the likely entry points to get the best bang for your buck? Again, we're looking at Stellar BTC. This is from the Poloniex data. Charts are all on tradingview.com. All right, so I would make a case for the argument that the market's going to come down to 3688 Satoshis or 3700 Satoshis and then rebound back up. And why do I say specifically that? Because if you look left, where you get previous resistance levels being new support levels, I would say that's a key level right here. And if you look, we had a bit of consolidation occur there, then the market dipped down. It blew right by it on its way up on the bull run. However, I feel a lot of people will be eyeing this area for the market to come back and put their entry points in here, and then have a respective higher bull run to continue. So I do think that we are officially in a bull run. I do think that we are going to see healthy pullbacks of 50%, 50 to 60% after each leg of the bull run. So if we wanted to just draw a retracement from where the previous lows to where the high of the run. All right. There we are. And the market, when it retraces back 50%, it'll get to 37.61. And if we're on 60%, it'll be 35.55. So I'm picking just right around the 50%, 3700, a little bit below that. But this region right here is where I would think most buy orders are going to be placed for the market to continue up. Now, a lot of people are asking, well, what is the cause for this bull run? I think it's in anticipation of news from FairX. FairX is well on its way to producing out a beta version, and I suspect it's going to come out in early May, mid-May. And so speculators are already they're jumping in right now ahead of that launch. So I think that's driving the market. Also, there were a couple conferences Jet spoke at, and IBM, head of IBM, Jesse Lund of the blockchain department, he spoke at. And I think there's a lot of favorable news for Stellar, and hence why I think the market's picked back up. Obviously, it's tied to Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin also did go back up at the same point, and we had the end of the tax filing season, so a lot of returns by now should have been obtained for people who got tax refunds, and you can definitely expect most of them to put a part of that into cryptocurrency. So I think all of this together fueled a mini bull run in the markets, in the crypto markets. And it's got the main coins up, and then a lot of altcoins are coming up as well. So what we're going to be looking for is for the next entry point, which I said again, is going to be around 3,700, I would say, or 3,761 to 3,555 Satoshis. And then you're going to ride it up. How high will it go? I mean, where do you want to collect profits on your way up? You could really collect, personally, because I think this bull run is going to be bigger than our previous bull run. If you want to just be a swing trader like me, like pick the lows and sell at the highs, right? Then really you just want to wait till we get to, is it on this chart that I had it? Around 700. Like a good, I think there's going to be a good sell-off definitely when we get back up here. The 6,000 Satoshis. It's going to be a little bit of a bump, and then it's going to go back up to around 7,000 Satoshis, somewhere between 7,000 and 7,500. It's going to come down again. You're going to see a little mini bump there. So I think those would be good points to collect profits at. Another way to increase your Stellar Lumen amount is to trade in between Stellar Lumens and currencies that it's attached to. Like, I mean, obviously you can do that with Bitcoin, right? Because it's paired to Bitcoin. But on the Stellar network itself, there are a lot of other coins that you can look at, such as Mobi, such as RMT, Smartlands, and is there another one? I think that's all. There is one called Repo Coin, but that looks like a scam to me, so I'm staying away from that. Personally, I'm into Smartlands, and I think I'm going to make a video on that. My next video will be just a little bit of a heads up on what Smartlands is, and why I think that's an excellent way to gain more Stellar by investing in it early, and then you can sell when the price gets up real high and get back more Stellar for your initial investment. Or you could just hodl and get a good return on it because it has a similar trajectory in terms of limited supply, good project to Dash. So more on that in the next video. But that's all for now. Welcome to the bull run. Watch out for consolidation zones. Don't panic in those moments of consolidation. Hold on to your buys, and let's enjoy this ride. So until next time, peace.